Welcome to the channel, Excellence. We strive for excellence. We strive to be one better than we were yesterday. Why? Because our main goal is to raise our thoughts to infinite wisdom, to see the omnipotence of man displayed before thee. Jesus said, "What I have done, all men can do. What I am, all men shall be." I left my footprints clearly cut so you would know I, your master, went that way. He said, "But a greater work than I, you must do." Now, if Jesus said, "What I have done, all men can do," there is some teachings out there somewhere that will show you how to heal the sick, how to raise the dead, how to time travel, how to live in different dimensions, and also how to see everything by using that all-seeing eye. See, there are different exercises and different practices that'll get you there. Now, ask yourself, have you been taught how to resurrect from the dead? See, when you can move through the 3D, the 4D, and the 5D consciousness and shapeshift, you can have that mental telepathy, you can time travel, you can hear. See, that's called exercising those five senses that's within you. See, we live in a 3D world, which now is converting over to the 5D. Ketchup, mustard. Because that 3D negative consciousness, you better drop it. Jesus told everybody, the meek shall inherit the earth. And it's never too late because everybody can make a speedy reparation. And the only way to do it is through what? Love. See, the highest vibration is love. So when you put out that love all the time, you can manifest anything you want. But it can manifest through what? Pure happiness, unconditional love, sustaining the evil, taking the negative energy and turning it into positive energy. It's not taking negative energy and sending negative energy back. It's not about taking negative energy and sending positive energy back. It's about taking that negative energy and turning it into something good, for the good, for the salvation of mankind. See, that's raising your thoughts to infinite wisdom. And you'll see the omnipotence of God displayed before you. The chosen ones were born with gifts. And it's a gift of understanding the gifts that you have. One thing about a mastermind can trace himself back to the source from which he comes, thus he knows. And once you know what you know, you must be what you know. Let me say that again. Once you know what you know, you must be what you know and stand on what you know. See, because you are held accountable for everything that you know. See, no one can say, "Oh, forgive them, for they know not what they done." If you know what you're doing, Oh, you will get punished for it. Fire, they will set fire to that coattail. See, you must learn to stand pure at heart. See, I was born a fifth dimensional being having a human experience. That means I was born spiritually conscious. I was born in the spirit, with the spirit. See, everybody was born with the spirit, but are you conscious of it? See, being spiritual conscious is by knowing thyself and that Father that dwells within you. See, you got to know that the kingdom is within you, not us. The kingdom is in you, not above. See, once you learn to go inside yourself and meditate, and when I say meditate, meditate for everything that is, was, and evermore will be. When you can look at everything in this world and see yourself in it and know that you are a part and partial of everything. How many of y'all have ever hugged a tree? See, and felt the energy from a tree. See, I'm not talking about a big person. I'm talking about a real living tree with roots. See, you got to stand fast in the things that were meant to be, not what you were taught by the powers that be. We are not fighting against our flesh and blood. We're fighting against principality and the powers that created it and the ones that dumbed you down so you cannot obtain the knowledge that it takes for you to survive. See, this world is all about money. God didn't create money. So when you look on that money and it say, in God we trust, you better not trust everything that say that. You better learn how to trust yourself and to find yourself. See, man has two selves, a higher self and a lower self. Once you conquer that lower self, that hatred, slanderous, murder, theft, and everything that harm, and you can live in that higher self, which is the mother of virtue and the harmonies of life that breeds justice, mercy, love, and what's right, and you learn the different dimensions that you can travel through, the 3D, the 4D, the 5D. See, you can seek eternal life. See, you'll find the loop. See, how many people have searched for the loop? Seeking you shall find, asking you shall receive. Find the Omega Sapphire. How many people can find it? Is it in the 3D or is it in the 4D or the 5D? See, how many people can walk on water, walk through walls, time travel through space at the speed of light? All of that is done in the consciousness of your mind. Eternal life and eternal happiness is a state of consciousness. Why you think when they see them UFOs in the sky flying around and then all of a sudden they disappear and then they reappear and then they disappear and then it can reappear? See, that's going through different dimensions. That's like folding a piece of paper and sticking a needle through it and then opening it up, and learn how to hide behind different parables in the dimensions. See, once you learn these things, you'll be a bad something. One thing about this world, they'll never teach you what Jesus truly taught. See, they want you to worship him. No, find the teachings, the true teachings. See, learn the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. See, on this channel, we give you the truth. And if any of this resonate with you, hit that like button, share and subscribe. But until you can open your eyes and dig deeper, then a king's decree, which is King James, and go deep into that Ethiopian canon and know the truth. See, the book of Enoch is so powerful. Why did they take it out of the Ethiopian Bible? You got to ask yourself that. The book of Jubilees, the book of Cain and Abel, the stories of Cain and Abel. See, they didn't, the truth about Cain and Abel, you got to know why Cain killed Abel. Because Abel was supposed to marry the sister that Cain married. See, you got to really dig deep into the book of Jubilees, the Maccabees, the Apocryphy texts, all of that stuff. See, once you start getting deep, you will learn how to transform from the 3D to the 5D, and you can be right hidden in plain sight. You can stand amongst people and they won't even see you there. You can appear when you want to appear. It all depends on what dimension you choose to be in. But these things must be learned and taught. You must take a trip in your mind. That's why they say the mind is a terrible thing to waste. A lot of people don't even know how to open up their mind through the energy. Breathe. Is your nose clogged? Or is you getting the full potential of each breath which breathes in life? A lot of people breathing in and out of their nose. You breathe in your nose and out your mouth to purify everything, the life that's in you. See, we are also in the time of revelations, but this is also the golden ages of life. So when you see yourself and you speak on yourself, you speak life into yourself, you know who you are, and you send that gold, you know, that halo, that gold, all through your body. See, we were born with a true gift of understanding, which is the treasures of God. See, once you learn to put down religion and accept all of them, and study through everything, then you can master life. Stop talking about the Jehovah Witnesses or the Muslims or the Christians and this, that, and the other, and saying I'm this and I'm that. No, I'm all of it. I'm everything that is, was, and evermore would be. I'm you me. See, once you can see life like that, you made it. Once you can see everybody out there as an extended version of who you are, and you learn to treat people like you want to be treated. See, God said, serve the stranger at the gate, the foe to seek to do you harm, assist the weak and help the poor. You never know when you are entertaining a God or an angel. You have to look within yourself and know who you are. You are everything that is, was, and evermore will be. Look at the person next to you. That's who you are. Once you learn to be a true friend to one another, be a true neighbor to one another, you will learn to be true to yourself. Because what man do to man, you have already done it to yourself first. What man does for man, he does for himself. When you point a finger at somebody, three fingers pointing back at you, so you better be careful of the things that you do. The more the difference between the 3D and the 5D is a state of consciousness, and it's between love and hate. That's the thing. Is the 4D is that thin line between love and hate. That's the bridge. See, once you choose love over hate, then you will start growing in a garden, which they call Eden. You feel me? You will learn how to live peacefully in Eridu. See, so once you reach that state to where you feel death, you will know how to wake up, because sleep is the cousin to death. See, but you wake up from your sleep. You can also wake up from death. And it has been proven many a times. See, but you got to see that light and keep that flame burning, and then wake up. That's all. A lot of people walking around right now, dead carcasses. Wake up. Tell yourself to wake up. I come to all of y'all in unconditional love, and I'm going to leave y'all in peace. Y'all like, share, subscribe, and keep love alive. And I'm going to give you an exercise. When things going bad for you, and it's looking bad every day, because we going through hell. When you having conflict with people and everything, just look at them and go through and ask yourself, what would love do? Just ask yourself, what would love do? And ask yourself again, what would love do? And trust me, all your troubles will pass. I come to y'all in love. I leave y'all in peace. Again, like, share, and subscribe, and have a blessed day. I'm out.